This was heartbreaking news for everyone in the movement, of course, but especially the defendants themselves. And yet, despite having their freedom taken away from them for even longer, all of them stay strong. They exemplify resilience and strength. And we need to reflect that and mirror that, because we are in a much more privileged position than they are, and we are in a position to act in a way that they are not. And we need to consider that in how we escalate. How do we go further than this? This, as our friend said, is essential. We have to continue to show them support and to show them they're not alone. But how do we show them that they are not alone? Not just through chants, but through action. How has Umer showed us resilience? I've never had the pleasure of meeting him, but I was in the gallery yesterday at the Old Bailey. He was there via video link, and for the first time, I saw it myself. Through the video link, he was sprawled over the table. I hope he's okay with me sharing this. He was squeezing his fists in visible pain. We know from his statements, we know from his speeches, how much he doesn't like to make it about himself, right? He makes it about the movement. He inspires us to keep going. He doesn't like to show, even through the hunger strike, he didn't like to talk about the pain that he's going through. But his body has been pushed by the prisons, by the state, to such a limit, he cannot mask it anymore. He cannot pretend. And yesterday, frankly, I was crying in court before the bail decisions even came out, because Umer is in so much pain. But he sits and he takes the pain, he absorbs it, and he continues. And you know what he said on the phone? He said to John, "Don't worry about me." In a visit, our friend tells us, it took him 3 hours to crawl on his arms from the visits hall back to his cell. He is in pain. But does he give up? Does he not go to the visit? No. With his own body, he crawls and he drags himself to the visits hall so that he can see his friends. He hasn't had a shower in 3 weeks. He hasn't had access to any medical help, to any painkillers. His basic human rights are being eroded and ignored for weeks on end. And yet, he still shows up. He still brings himself everywhere he needs to go. He continues to fight, and he continues to inspire us to continue acting. So we need to ask ourselves, what are we doing?
Well, that won't be him, but...
However, they still had not provided me with a wheelchair. The new cell they put me in was is still entirely inaccessible. They gave me no toilet seat, so for 2 days, I had to feel my bones press against the metal whenever I wanted to use the toilet. The sink is far too high, and I can't properly even perform wudu so that I can pray. A wheelchair does not fit in my cell. A wheelchair does not even fit outside of my cell because they've located me in front of a staircase. There is a step to enter my cell and to exit, and the door is far too narrow to fit a wheelchair. And then eventually on the 21st of April, The judge refused my bail, citing no change in circumstances and her belief that the prison can in fact manage my condition. A week prior to this, on the 14th of April, I was not able to attend a physio appointment for my muscular dystrophy or for my new shoulder injury that occurred when I collapsed on the 10th, due to the prison not providing me with a wheelchair. This was rescheduled to the same day as my bail hearing, which was also cancelled. I am still yet to have a single physio appointment since December.